My dear friends, let's take some tzedakah, especially this Erev Shabbat, Shabbos Chazoin, the Shabbos of vision, where Reb Levi Yitzchak of Berditcher, the holy Reb Levi, who said that Shabbos Chazon, the Shabbos of vision, is the Shabbos that if one sincerely wants, can see a vision of the Beis Hamikdash. Talking about vision, let me share with you an amazing story of a vision. Slightly different. Zfat, in the time of Arizal, Rabbi Yitzchak Luri, the founder of the Lurianic Kabbalah, the city of the greatest on all levels. There was an individual, a great sage by the name of Rabbi Avraham Alevi Beruchim, great scholar, great Kabbalist, very pious person, led a very austere life, lived in tremendous poverty. His whole life was devoted to God. He would work every night. He would go around midnight, knocking on the windows of those who he knew he can, and they would gather in the local shul to pray for the destruction of the temple. Tikkun Chatzos. Having concluded that Lamentations, they would sit and study a whole night till the crack of dawn, and they went to the mikveh to start their morning prayers. That was his life. His entire focus was all about redemption. Whenever any opportunity came up to talk about Beis Hamikdash, about the rebuilding of the Beis Hamikdash, doing whatever we can for the rebuilding of the Beis Hamikdash, was always on his lips. The Arizal himself testified that his soul is an incarnation of the prophet Yirmiyahu, the prophet Jeremiah, who also cried constantly about the destruction of the temple. At one point, Rabbi Avraham became seriously ill. Doctors gave up on him. No chance. The Arizal heard about it, came to see him, and told him, I want you to know that your time is up. There's a godly decree for you to have to leave this world. There is just one option. If somehow you make it to the Koisel in Jerusalem, to the Wailing Wall, to the Western Wall in Jerusalem, the remnants of the temple, and over there you're going to pray, maybe. Hearing this, as frail as he was, and as poor as he was, not to be able to afford to pay for the journey. Now you understand the journey was quite a dangerous one. Back of donkeys, Zfat to Yerushalayim. Today by car is close to 3 hours. At that time it was a journey of many days. Back-breaking. And his state of weakness, dangerous. But he was committed to do it. Somehow he made it. And he actually arrived in the middle of the night to Jerusalem. He went straight to the Koisel. And there, seeing the outside of the Koisel, the remnants of the temple, the way he prayed then was nothing compared to what he did his entire life. And in this state of deep prayer, suddenly he saw an image of something dressed in black, going up from the Koisel towards heaven. And he understood, or imagined and realized, that this is the image of Shekhinah, of godliness, that is in exile, that is with us in exile, and is also mourning for the destruction of the temple. Now imagine what this caused in him. He got into such a deep state of sorrow that he actually fainted. In this state of fainting, he suddenly again saw that image, dressed in black, but wiping his tears. And he tells him, Hinchem, behold, Beni Avraham, My child, my son Avraham, yesh tikva, there is hope. V'shavu banim legvulam, your children will return to their borders. Oid ashuv l'rachim aleim akaptzeim, I will still come back and be compassionate and gather them. And he woke up. He realized his prayers were accepted. That's the vision. In fact, he made it back to Zfat, and Arizal told him, you were successful, and he lived many years later. We can see. As the Rebbe says, we got to open the eyes and look and search for that redemption. May God help us that we should see it right now.